And we back on the Unravel show with your host TC the Colonel and the new co-host as well for GFM Radio. Don't forget Tia, told you so. Also, as you look, we have TK Madmax and we have a special guest as well, both of them, and Mr. C Biz. Yeah. And obviously we're going to here to discuss their new single Designer, which is right now going crazy. A lot of people talking about it, even mums are on it. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, mums are on it. Like mums are listening to it. Do you know what I mean? Like that. I'm just gonna say my opinion first, innit? When I first heard it and the combination, I was like, okay, TK Madmax, Mr. C Biz. You know, professionally, I was just like, they probably classed as like the two villains of the industry or something, or the two, you know what I mean? Like going for it.
The two people that speak up, I just speak my mind. That's it, man.
That's it.
No villain. I'm not a bad guy. I just say what I want, how I feel, and don't filter it. That's it. Straight up.
Straight up. So, first question we'd like to ask is, please, can you tell us and the viewers how this came along? TK Madmax and Mr. C Biz, the song, the link up.
All my guys are dripping. 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 All my guys are dripping.
My boy hollered me, man. Shout out to Froggy. Froggy hollered me, said, boom, I got one track. Before he even said who's on the track, I was like, alright, cool, we'll do it. Understand? They told me it was TK, boom. Obviously, I know TK anyway, but
so you was aware of TK?
Yeah, TK's nuts anyway. He's about. Obviously, I must have checked out, boom, I seen this guy, let the kids go, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? Who's this guy? I was like, nah. Obviously, when I heard the track was lit anyway, I was like, yeah, sick. Went in the studio, banged it. I was all in the studio together. We done the track alive. We was in the studio as well, innit? Yeah, boom, we done it. ASAP, quickly anyway. And what happened next? Obviously, now I started following TK and that. And he just ran it on Instagram and that. I was like, listen, bro, please, like, this tune's good, like, you know what I'm saying? You've got something sick, like, about to come out. Like, ease off the, like, madness and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it's not madness, it's like, that's his.
Yeah. Is the madness basically what the, like...
His name is TK Madmax. You're not expecting him to be gentle, you know what I'm saying? He's all like, he's sick, like, I like his stuff, I like what he does. Like, obviously, I watch sometimes and have a laugh at that, but I was like, listen, let's not make them hate us too much. This tune's sick. Yeah, let's put it out. Let's save it, you know what I'm saying? And let's push it out.
So you feel like he's you had to kind of like guide him with...
No, I need to guide him, man. He's a man, he knows what he's doing, bro. But obviously, like, as an older person than him, and doing music, and I've kind of learned certain mistakes that you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's easy to tell someone else to avoid that. You get what I mean?
Yeah. To steer it. But when you heard the song, where I say, was the hook already on the song, or was it the verse?
The hook was on the song, it was sick.
Are you on the hook as well? Because we want to know, is CB singing?
Nah, man, maybe it's like,
the designer bit?
Nah, maybe did I hum it? No, I didn't hum it, I just chilled out, I just done me, just in and out. But TK is here as well, you know, we can...
Yeah, TK's going to explain it as well, you know.
Can I ask, when you first made the hook or the track, what made you want to shout C-Biz for the track? What is it? Why?
He's the one that came with the drip. I feel like he's the one that came with like the drip in the UK still. So I thought, Biz Tkay.
The original, the sensei of the sauce. The sensei of the sauce.
Mix stuff. Nice.
Yeah. So did you feel people just don't admit it? We'll get to that.
Yeah, like because no one was really doing that, like the jewelry stuff. First, you know what I'm saying? The drip, like how he came out with it. Like, I feel like it came after, innit? You get me? So I feel like it was only right still to.
The sensei of the sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
That name in it, sensei of the sauce.
Sensei, I need to change my Instagram right now.
Yes. Sensei of the sauce. Shout out to your for that, you know.
Definitely set trends. Definitely started something.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
So going into that, so obviously you've done that. You've got the hook up through Froggy. Shout out to Sky High, ENT. How did you also end up with let's just say the CEO of Sky High Entertainment? How did you acquire with him?
Yeah, I shot Froggy from jail still.
Okay, so it's good to say that from jail, knowing that you wanted to come into the music game, you shot at someone that could help you pursue your career and that.
I shot him from jail. He said, yeah, you know what? When you come out, we can talk in it. You get me? And then man came out.
Was you excited to work with Biz?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Did you show it, or was you just trying to? Was he that cool?
We're all but I don't know them things. I'm not the kind of character. I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? The friend of a friend with my dog already. From you coming with someone that's comfortable enough for no one else to know, you're cool. So even if you was excited, I'd just be like, it's cool, like, just leave it, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let no one see it. I don't care about that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, my thing is, it's not even an exciting thing. It's like, I'll be excited to work with anyone that does good music, innit? You get me? You know what I'm saying? So it's that's what it is, innit? It's not even, it's not a fan thing.
This music is different though. It is different from, I'm saying, like, going back to it, is the music that we normally hear from C-Biz himself is very different. Obviously the music you make as well, going through my research, is very different. So it's a melody, it's a catchy song, it's a chart topping song, it's a song that could be in the charts. Was that your feeling when you heard it?
I heard the track, it was free. I was in the studio, I was in Maz's studio, shout out to Maz as well. He was playing some beats. You know them beats, they just fuck you up because it's too heavy again. Shout out Maz, sick beats, but not the time, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Banging that track, it was airy. I felt like the AC was on. You know what I'm saying? I felt like you was doing something good. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you hear a track, some tracks make you feel depressed. And as soon as you hear the beat,
this is refreshing, uplifting.
Yes, I'm fucking with this. This is nice. There's no two ways about it. It's like it's a go. You know what I mean?
So as a career, as a businessman, as you are musically in the industry, because we want to go back to like saying. This is like saying, because you've been bringing that track.
Yeah, of course.
You've come back in the game and after the little break you've had in it. And so we're still waiting for the C-Biz tour, which we're going to get on to find out what's going on with that. So you done the video shoot, which was shot by who? Maybe know who was that shot by? The designer's video.
Paul Whispers.
Paul Whispers, yeah? Okay, shout out to Big Paul as well, because that was a good video set. And also...
Go shout out Froggy, you know.
Yeah, no, Froggy.
Froggy, shout out.
Saying it.
Nah, but say it individually, like, he needs to get a big shout out. Like, shout out to Froggy, man.
Big up Big Frogs as well, yeah? He put a lot of work in to make this happen.
Man, he merged it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're probably looking to see more from it as well. But questions, in the video, do you enjoy yourself? Because obviously TK was dancing and that, doing a little 1-2 steps. Was waiting for that as well from you.
For me, dance, chill out, man.
I see you doing selfies.
Yeah, you know, come on, man. Every day shit's nothing.
He was there pointing, he was there like, it's like the cameraman said, be like, okay, it's a dancing scene now, and obviously he's there doing his 2-step and that. He must have been looking at you, Biz, what you doing? And I see you there like, yo.
Exactly. If you was chilling on a normal day with no cameras, you'd be doing a selfie, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Natural stuff.
It's a natural day for you.
It's just like, boom, bam. Everyone pulls up, do what they're doing, keep it moving now. No action, no replays, none of that.
Question for both of you, if you don't mind. As influencers, what kind of impact do you want to make? Because you have a big influence in the social media, in the streets.
Obviously, the right impact, that's it. However, whatever way you're coming, if you're talking to the guys on the roads, man, from the path you come from, or I come from, you know what I'm saying? Just tell them that, obviously switch it up, because you obviously know where it is, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about music, you're only going to talk to, make people, you're only going to want people to end up on the good side, innit? I don't need no negative impact.
So you want to leave a good impact?
Yeah.
You want people to...
Yeah, just fuck with me, man. I don't need to love me and like hold me, fuck off, like, you know, I don't care about that.
You know.
These people don't exist, like, after they do their shit, it's time for them to pay their bills, they can't. I can, you know what I'm saying? So who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Keep it moving, bro. Easy as that.
But it must be a chokehold though in the industry, because obviously some people don't really like to get into it, how the industry is. Okay, let's just keep it straightforward. In this UK music game, right now we're in 2020, people are making millions or quarter mils, they're making money, shows are coming, 20 bags. You're seeing system, you're seeing groups of artists that congregate together, formalizing, you know, working together. So do you feel yourself as TK Madmax and C-Biz, so obviously the streets will know what the streets is, like blacklisted, unable to push yourself further than you should?
Let me tell you what it is, yeah. In some aspect, let me tell you about certain things. See, musically in the UK, man, you can't even. I have to say this as well, right? When I first done my first video, I don't think there was anybody in the UK moving like that.
100%.
Swagging like that, stepping like that, having jewelry like that, having a mind to even throw money in the video, to even talk to the cameraman to say do this or do that. These guys are just so bland. Obviously, they've taken a recipe from someone. You're not going to go back and say, oh, we got it from over here. If you want, you've got other artists that probably like more in the line than the line, you know what I'm saying? They'll probably watch certain things and get that, go and use it on a bigger platform and push it out there. You're not still going to say, oh, well, I'm getting it from over there.
So like, in the UK, people who set trends or start things don't get credit for it. The same way as like you. So basically, that's what I'm saying. It's controversial. We've got C-Biz and TK. TK's had his controversial of starting like the trap match thing, getting rappers into gospel rapping and stuff and etc. We got C-Biz, the sensei of the source, because it's true. No one can actually deny it, can they? Because obviously other rappers before were just expressing their feelings, but wasn't actually showing a lot, which changed a lot of mind frame. So it's a big force that you two have here, isn't it? Did you understand the force that you have together? Like looking at behind what you provide for the industry.
If you can't see it, this is what you bring in it. It's like, thank God you can see it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Amen.
How do you take it when, like, as you're saying, like, people can, like, steal things that you've, like, done or, like, take it, influence it? Do you take it as, like, a disrespect, or you take it as a positive, like?
Cool. I'm like, yeah, cool, like. Just for example, Drake, that's old school, but Drake and the flow, like, that's like a bigger person or a bigger artist than everybody else has done something that's stolen something. He just went with it, I didn't care. I was like, yeah, cool, like. You know what I'm saying? Some people might go and suck arse and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, chasing them around and trying to get this, but he done it. Thank you for that, acknowledging that and not stalling, you know what I'm saying? So if I see another guy that looks or dresses like Biz and it's not trying to act like he's Biz, I'm like, come on, bro, who are you actually pretending to be that? Like, did you wake up with your older brother looking like this? Did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, like. I don't need no credit, I don't need credit for it, I don't care. Like, I go sleep and I wake up like, how would I wake up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I do is what I do, that's how I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or people pretending that and you don't.
But we're living in a world where, you know, especially because of social media as well, they're saying you get a lot of people who haven't lived the lifestyle that you lot might talk of, that might have actually experienced, and then they're portraying it now. So Cool actually asked the question, you might not take it as, you know what, they're catting off me, they copied me, fuck them. But do you also embrace it as yourself, as like, you know what, I created a lot of things?
Yeah, like these guys are my kids, like, they won't admit it, it's true.
So you feel like you're like a Gucci man of UK kind of thing?
I'm Biz of UK, like.
Biz of UK, you know what I mean? Well, wireless and that, would you?
I don't know, man. You know how it is, man.
Is it you?
No, I went wireless. I've been wireless, and the security guy literally called the manager guy, like the person in charge of management. I'm not chatting shit, bro. I brought him to the back piece. There's 2 pictures of 2 individuals. I said, these 2 people are banned from wireless. Like. Those are big pictures, like, you know what I'm saying? So the rest of it's like.
Apart from wireless, is there a lot of other things that ban you?
Is
there a lot
they don't ban me. It's a sort of risk assessment. You know what I'm saying? They won't. If I pulled up somewhere with
like a probation kind of.
No. If I pulled up with like my security team, like a heavy security team, I can get into whatever it is, like a festival, whatnot, because they say that C-Biz is this guy that comes with, like, you know what I'm saying, like trouble. Even if I came with like 2 people, they'd probably 2 killers, you know what I'm saying, like kill about 1,000 people and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid people, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously it's not real, but they just blacklist us from like doing things. So unless you come with like heavy security team, they'll probably.
So constantly you're breaking. Constantly you're knocking on the door, trying to break through the doors every time you're trying to go from.
I'm not even trying to get in from no doors, you know, like, see that the truth about everything. Everyone's talking about the industry now. I don't care. I wake up in the morning and do what I want to do. I'm signed to my own self. And I say I make music for myself. When I was making music, there was no one in the lane, there was no one in my head. Sorry, there's no one in my head, there's no one in my fucking rear view, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing me. So if I do me today, I'll just keep doing me and that's it, like. I'm not gonna say I'm breaking through, or these people, they're supposed to listen to your music, you know what I'm saying? Like, but obviously, the police do too much to make your music get heard, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just ban you from the major radio stations and this and that.
Has it been hard to get in radio play?
Yeah.
Stuff?
Yeah, cause we call up the radio station and chat shit.
Literally?
Yeah. Like, literally tell someone, blah, 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 like, this guy's out here, but I'm not out here in the streets. You never drive past no corner and see me hanging around, like the fuck.
So what? Because obviously, you know what it is? In the viewer's perception of knowing things or just looking at things, it's like, is it the labels that control it? Is it other artists that are calling? You know what I'm saying? Because same time, you know what I mean, TK, you're also controversial as well. Like, how are you able to, when shows start coming in? Because we're going to get back to that security thing as well, innit? Because nowadays they say rappers get robbed. There's things on social media saying rappers should start carrying security. Security can either be mandem or professional SIA licensed men, you know. And we're not going to get too deep in the names, but you have your also street altercations as well, and now you're trying to move on in life. So would you also be getting security? Or are you going to carry on with the mandem, like, on the floor?
Yeah, mandem, innit?
Just straight mandem. Or are you going to help them get legit SIA jobs?
I got my bridging that's got SIA. Yeah, I got my brethren, but man's security, innit, you get me?
And then, does that ever like, does it affect you, like trying to stay away from the streets and then just do the music career life without worrying or knowing that someone trying to chase you or look onto you for social media or find your whereabouts? Like, does these things go through your head as a musician?
Of course it does.
They must do.
It does. Of course it does.
How do you balance it?
Balance it. You just have to. You just got to put like your safety first. There's weird people in the world. Not just like you don't need to have like major enemies to have a weird person in the world. You might snap where you are, snap a landmark, not knowing you're there. This happened to me in Manchester. Not saying trouble came out of it, but we was outside, me, Six, and a couple of thuts was chilling out. Anyway, eating. Someone snapped where we was. Some fans just watched their snap, boom, knew exactly what shop it was, came there like, oh, can I get a picture, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes like. Could have been worse. Worse things can happen. It's like, it's not hard to put one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And make two. You get me?
Well, with me, I kind of got a little, my manager, Foggy, he's like, man's big bro, innit? He keeps me out of that kind of thing, you get me? So I don't go everywhere anyway, do you know what I'm saying? If I don't need to be somewhere, I just won't go, innit? You get me? I know how to move anyway, do you understand? So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was worse before though, you know what I'm saying? I don't go out looking for trouble anymore. I did, you know what I'm saying? I don't think trouble will come to my store, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't go out looking for trouble.
Yeah, you keep yourself away from it. Yeah. Okay, moving on to another question I'd like to ask is, what's your views on who do you listen to in this current day and age of music? Apart from yourselves and your friends and your socials.
I listen to like everything.
Who do you think's done well? Who you've seen come after you?
What, in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK, and you've seen them come from like, you know,
Deep like Europe.
They don't really get a lot of credit, do they?
Nah, you can't stop. Well, you know what it is, yeah? This is what happens. If you're not fully like signed to a label, you're not gonna get a lot of credit because no one's profiting from what you're doing. You're Deep like Europe. You're not Sony. You know what I'm saying? You're Deep like Europe. When you're C-Biz, you're doing your own shit. The money goes in your pocket, not my pocket, not their pocket. Why the fuck are they gonna promote me for? Who's gonna come and say, come and have this and this and that? But D Block Europe, I saw them as like back in the days, obviously through like family and that, you know what I mean, like in-house sort of situation. And they was doing their thing, and they come up and doing their thing and doing very well. So like,
yeah, they are really the rock stars of today.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
What about you, TK? Any more collabs that we could that's in the pipeline? The name drops.
No, right now we're working still. We'll see. Yeah.
So I've got a question for both of you. Like, what comes after music, or do you want to be doing music forever? Like, you see how like Jay-Z, after a while.
Music is something that if you love music, if you're born music, if it's natural, if you're not forcing it, like, then music's gonna be something that you're gonna have in it. You just do music. Music's timeless. You can't go to James Brown, not James. What's the other geezer that everyone goes to his house in America? The grown guy, he's like an older fella. What's his name? Oh Jesus, he was in Fresh Prince as well. What's his name?
Jazzy Jeff? Not Jazzy
No,
Jeff.
not Jazzy. Come on, come on, man.
Will Smith?
Nah, not Will Smith, man. Not Jamie Foxx. Forget him. The bigger, he knows an older guy.
The kids.
Quincy Jones and that. You know what I'm saying? All these people that like. So I'm saying, fucking music. You can't tell Quincy to stop music like that. Nah, you don't care. That shit's in his soul. Music is always going to be there. Music lives forever. Yeah. But obviously, everyone else does other things behind music, you know what I'm saying? But music is actually, if you know me for music is what I'm promoting. My business.
In America, tough rappers make a lot, they make all their tough music. Simple as you make, like I said before, designer, this is my perspective. You make a lot of drill music, innit, as they want to call it, or a lot of, you know, banging music. You made a lot of energy music, hype music that will make people want to spend their money, lose their credit cards, go mad, smash bottles on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Go and spend all their savings on things. Cool, so obviously, calm. Now there's the ladies per se, they love it. What about the music that I could play Biz and the Madmax tune and then the ladies are all getting wet and then she's feeling,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Of course you can get, that's normal.
Yeah, but we don't get a lot of it. Is that due to, like, as a musician?
It's obviously what your mind, like, it's like how you feel. Yeah, man. If a girl's track should come about, a track about girls come about, and it sounds right, and it's not cheesy, and it's proper, you put it out there.
What's cheesy though?
If it don't sound like you can't force nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? If it comes real, it comes out real. If it's forced, then dash it, man.
T, if you heard the CB singing, would you think he's
You just gotta be real with it, like, as long as you're being real with it and it's not cringy, it's fine.
I won't sing, don't even, we wouldn't get...
That's why I asked the question about...
Yeah,
no,
that's
why I asked the question, was he on the hook? So when you watch the video, you catch CB saying, designer, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? It's vibes in, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can, if you
but do you catch CB saying, oh my God, are drippy, and then next minute he's just doing that, and he's like, whoa.
That's when shit go, come on now, man don't act like a fool, like, you know what I'm saying?
So basically...
Never catch me even, you won't even catch me even had a spy camera in my house, acting a fool on my own, bro. I don't act a fool, you know what I'm saying? That? You have to behave yourself all the time, cause
or you just don't express yourself with that.
Listen, what? I just act normally. You're a guy, you act like a guy. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You act a fool, looking like a... If I act as a fool, I won't act a fool normal, you know what I'm saying? That I just keep it composed all the time.
Because going back to that, it's like this. You both were popular before the industry, before the media, popular people on the streets, the names and stuff and that. So then now you come into the media where there's more exposure, more people logging onto your social medias, more people knowing or seeing where you are without even, you know. How's that? How do you deal with that? Obviously, you've had experience over 5 years in the game and that you've come in it. How are you both finding it?
What?
Like the people
that come up to you sometimes.
The media lifestyle. Every day you might be going somewhere, someone's photos.
Yeah, some people disrespect you, bro.
For real?
Your privacy.
Yeah. The media's fake, innit? You just have to get used to it.
We're talking about in general, like people come up to you so
in general, everything.
Invade your space and that.
Yeah, invading your space. You're in a restaurant right now with your friends.
People don't know when no is no and that. If you say no, you're a bad person. That.
So is it hard?
It's irritating.
Do you feel like you could have ever prepared yourself for what was coming, or did you know?
You don't know someone's gonna. You don't know you're gonna make a tune and people are gonna run down the street and say, "Oh, like you're here." Like, you're not thinking about them. You're thinking about yourself in the track and trying to get out. When all them things come with it, you're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes you're trying to sneak about. You know what I mean? This is why I get angry.
But you're trying to move private.
Sneak about, yeah, exactly. Trying to move private. Yeah, there's always somebody trying to take a picture and expose your location. Like, not even that. The person you're trying to hide from might not even find out, or someone else might just see that. Oh yeah, this random Donny posted you. And
do you find it hard to like, in terms of like friendships, relationships, keeping things like private? Like,
yeah, I try.
Keeping secrets, if anything, like.
Do I find it hard to keep?
Yeah.
To keep a secret?
Not even secrets, but like
relationships.
Not even in relationships, like you have to feel like you have
keep a secret for a long time.
Yeah, I keep my shit like some shit quiet. Some things you just can't hide in it. Just there. It's blatant. You know what I mean?
Very true. And you the same as well?
I wouldn't say I get. I'm not really out here like him still. This guy raves. You get me? So you get me? So they be moving to him. You get me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here right.
What about the ladies? Do they throw themselves at you like continuously?
You know the music's. You know, man. They got them. They're fake. Innit? You get me? That they can smell the success.
Yeah. If you watch a lot of Michael Dapper, innit?
Girls are good supporters, man. The girls are good supporters.
But they are the supporters. That's
I don't feel bad when people come up to me to like take pictures and that. Yeah. It's obviously you're happy because.
So is there a difference between a girl that come out for pictures and the man them?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's nothing wrong with none of them. But it's irritating sometimes when you're trying to sneak about. That's what I said. But I'm happy. Like, obviously, when people come up to you and acknowledge you or recognize you, not happy like you're overjoyed now, but you're actually happy that your craft or whatever you're doing, people actually recognize it. And I mean that, and you feel cool. Like, yeah, cool.
Yes. As a UK artist, because you're like designer, so in the song, a lot of American, a lot of foreign brands in it. So as black people, so we always want to know, do you know your own brands? That's all. That's all.
You know, I want to go on an interview where someone like could talk about his black stuff and black stuff. I don't care if it's black or not.
No, fair enough.
If it's not popping, it's not popping. That, you know what I mean? That. I don't want to wear your shit because you're black. Tell the truth, bro. If a black man brought out a big brand and it was popping, I'll wear it. Yeah. If it ain't popping, it ain't popping. That. I don't care if you're black.
And sometimes with the clothing labels, is it not popping because of just design or is it?
No, it's because you like it. Because when you buy it, you're gonna get good customer service. Like if it rips for no reason, you can take it back to the shop and get back another fresh top. If my Louis trainers were fucked, I go back to the Vuitton, I get a brand new pair of trainers. If I bought some guy called George, some black guy,
or Jamal,
George's shit, and I went back and told George the top's ripped, I'm gonna end up in a fight. You know what I mean? Let's just get straight now. Some people always come and look, oh, this black stuff. Forget all that stuff, man. Yeah. You support what's in your face. You know what I mean? That you're not gonna go out and wear like I'm not gonna give you like an ER top and you're gonna read it out. Yeah, if I bought an ER top, you're gonna wear it out. But I'm not gonna give you a fucking t-shirt if you just get that from anywhere else. You expect you to like live your life in that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta put the fucking price to the life, right?
You hear that, people? So make sure if CBiz does buy from you and then he wants a return, just have the fresh.
No, you know what I mean. I know what you mean as return. You know what you mean. You know when you're paying for quality. You know what I'm talking about.
I understand.
Yeah.
Customer service.
Customer service. You know what I mean? Like
100%. I get. So would there be more like music from both of you together, or is it like separate like journeys and albums? Let's talk about albums or mixtapes, EPs and stuff releasing.
oh man,
EP release soon still, just gonna do more singles and then EP soon still, you get me?
Working on the EP, yeah? And that, okay, and what about you, Biz?
I got my old joint ready to come out. But obviously, I've got this project, I've got another project coming out with someone else, and I'm working on another project with another artist. Well, 2 other projects, 2 other artists. So
Like a joint mixtape kind of
joint
thing.
mixtape, basically. I was gonna let all that simmer and just drop my tape, and you know what I mean.
When are we gonna get the tour?
The tour.
The CBiz tour.
I don't know. You need someone to talk to the authority. Like.
Is it authorities that? So just look off the records. Boom, exclusive. Have you been trying to actually pursue yourself to get a tour? And it's just been bare blocking.
Not say do a tour, but you know, like when you get call ups and people do like the risk assessment. That's the killer. But we shouldn't even talk about this on like camera. You know what I mean? Because then it gives people like ammo to like either try and block you or try and stop things. You know what I mean? But it's just like just hold on it. But eventually it'll happen, innit?
Would you be looking forward to be living that experience as well? Tours, shows.
Yeah. But I just started, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? So release more music.
Can I ask that so far, what's been like the highlight of doing music so far? Like, what for you has been like the best bit?
Yeah, my biggest song in it, Trap Mash in it. That's been my highlight so far. You know what I'm saying? And obviously doing this project, the video shoot, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Working with Biz. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
Been your favourite bit?
Yeah, that's been a big highlight still, because the video shoot was big still. I ain't done a big video shoot like that, like an all day thing, you get me?
Oh, was it all day?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, it was long still. Normally man do like an hour, 2.
Big crib as well, black.
Yeah,
that was a big
but man bought, yeah.
Kind of crib, that crib was massive.
Yeah, so hopefully more of that in it, you get me?
So when I thought I was fucking sick, yeah, I made a tune Trippin'. Trippin' probably came up to that max, I don't even know, probably like 100,000 views. I was buzzing, I was thinking, yo, don't talk to me, I'm sick. No one couldn't chat to me, I was driving down, roof down, blowing down the road, you know what I'm saying? That? Yeah. And now you're reaching bigger heights here because someone's put like someone's made up stuff to make you feel like, oh, someone's higher or lower. Well, this music gets higher, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, there's been listeners from before, there's always someone above somebody, and that's how it is. If you're talking about people that bailed out, all you got to do is just stick to it. As long as you're in the
consistency.
Yeah, and do your stuff, that's it. End of the day, it's a business. You ain't got to look at music like, oh, that guy's better than me. Remember, you're bringing in pounds. That's what you're doing. I don't know how people see stuff. I see things like, if it's not business for me, that I'm messing out. Once there's money in it.
So you don't pressure yourself like,
no,
be the top 10 artists. If you don't hear your name, this is not in the top 5.
Fuck them niggas, bro. I'll pull up. What could you do that I can't do? That's the question. Like, question yourself. What can you do that I can't do that? I'm not. Someone else might feel shit because they can't feel like that. But I'm not the kind of guy that feels like, oh, like this guy's that. Before you was like, gee, I know what's up, bro. Like, you're only following the steps. So like, I don't see it like, oh, I'm missing out on nothing. I don't want to go Charlie stuff to rap, freestyle. If I had to, like, I'd do it, but I ain't got time for that shit, bro. I'm not trying to be bad or be like no top guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, if you want to pay my music, pay my music. It's good enough for you to put that shit on and someone to listen to that stuff and vibes to it. I don't need to sell my fucking soul to fucking.
That's a good mindset to have.
Fucking around with Charlie stuff and asking my kids and that. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that. I'm not trying to be too rebellious neither, bro. That's just straight up.